Hey there, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. All right, well, now it's time to dive into an all-new Fun with Food segment. Today, focusing on health Mediterranean food. So go ahead and check it out.
We are here at Greens and Lemons, and we're gonna make a salmon because food is very important for our body now that we have a pandemic. So make sure you eat very healthy, and we can eat healthy and delicious. Here we have a 6 ounces piece of salmon, beautiful piece of salmon, and we're gonna have only black pepper and sea salt, and we're gonna put it on the grill while we can make the sauce. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil on the grill, and we're gonna have the salmon 5 minutes in each side to make it perfect. So now we're gonna make the sauce. First, we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. You can use tamari if you are allergic to gluten. We're gonna have 1 teaspoon of sriracha sauce, and we're gonna use half a teaspoon of sesame oil, a little bit of garlic, granulated, or you can chop a garlic if you want. And we're gonna mince a little bit of ginger and a little bit of lime zest. We're gonna put a little bit of the juice of the lemon, and this is the sauce we're gonna use when the salmon is ready. And I love to use everything bagel. It is like a crunchy at the finish of the salmon. It's very good. Okay, while the salmon is cooking, I'm gonna put a little bit of vegetables here with salt and pepper and a little bit of olive oil. Okay, when you are cooking the salmon, you can see that in the middle is still raw. So you have to cook it like 3 more minutes. Some people like raw in the middle and very crispy on the top and in the bottom. It takes like 10 minutes, like 5 and 5. But if you want it raw on the inside, you can cook it like 4 minutes in each side. If you want the salmon well cooked, it will take like 6 minutes on each side. So I think my salmon is ready. So I'm gonna put it here with the vegetables, and then I'm gonna put the sauce on the top of everything. And I'm gonna top it with everything but bagel. And lunch is ready.
And the cool thing is, whether you follow a vegan diet lifestyle like me, or you have a vegetarian diet or eat most foods, I mean, they're sure to have something for you. And you can always check out their McAllen or their Mission location, and of course visit their Facebook page if you'd like more info on the healthy food options that you can try at home. A healthy lifestyle can benefit you in so many ways, and your kiddos too. It'll help them do better in school, help them stay productive in their learning environment, and so much more. It's nice to know that parents keep this in mind, as well as teachers, and schools they care about their students, and that's most certainly the case at IDEA. IDEA Edinburgh College Preparatory's AP Human Geography teacher Amanda Calderon was awarded the Clace Noble Educator of Distinction from the National Society of High School Scholars. Now, Ms. Calderon was nominated by one of her students for her outstanding dedication and commitment to excellence in her profession, and our team went ahead and spoke with her about this honor.
I was awarded this National Honor Society Nobel Educator distinction because one of my scholars, or one of my students, said he really felt connected to me in my classroom and the way I was teaching. He felt that I had a lot of energy, and he just felt like, that I deserve to be recognized nationally for this award. And I got something in the mail a couple months back and didn't know quite what it was, but Turns out that I'm one of a couple of teachers in the nation that was selected for this sort of distinction award, which means that I basically bring a lot of joy to my students inside their classrooms. It's actually quite hard to get this award just because your scholar has to be at least with like a 3.8 GPA. They have to be at the top of their class. And then I guess it's hard because they get to choose any teacher from the amassed amounts of amazing teachers we have here at Idea Edinburgh College Prep. And they chose me, and I just felt like tears. I mean, it was just heartwarming to know that the work is being recognized in my classroom, not just with my administrators, but with my students. So I think the most important thing that I see from any classroom is, teachers have different types of teaching styles, but every great teacher has like one thing in common. And that one thing is they make those connections with students early on. And they're building those relationships because everyone has a different type of teaching practice. But if you're building that relationship with students, they're going to work 10 times harder. And yes, you're going to, especially now in the type of situation we're in, kids need that more than ever. Education is what changes our world. What changes everybody's lives. And if you can get a kid that really isn't into school and you can get them to like it even just a little bit because of the people that are in it, then you're going to win. And you're going to win for your life, and you're really going to win for their lives.
Feel free to visit ideapublicschools.org for more info. And McAllen ISD is also doing amazing things to help students in the Rio Grande Valley. In fact, 13 McAllen ISD teachers are set to take flight for students with dyslexia. See, school districts across the state are experiencing a shortage of credentialed, highly trained dyslexia therapists and teachers who can just provide services to students with dyslexia. So Take Flight is a comprehensive intervention that they've just set up to help students. So go ahead and take a look.
So we're super excited. We're about to launch our first JPW Learning Center training for CALT certified teachers for McAllen ISD. So these are two examples of our great teachers at McAllen ISD. They're going to be able to take that program. It's a 2-year program that's going to be held for us. And after they're completely done, they'll be certified. And now we'll have our teachers being able to teach our incredible students with a higher order of thinking under structured learning, which is amazing, which is comprehensive as well.
You can always visit McAllenISD.org for details on the program and, of course, to keep up with other things that their school district has got going on. We're so happy to lend support for all students at IDEA and across the valley so they know what a wonderful job that they're doing. And we want to thank you for your support, kicking it with us on Valley Por Vida every single day too. Weekday rather. We love hearing what you have to say about the show and of course what we've been up to. So let's go ahead and dive in deeper with today's social media shout out. All right, so you guys wanted to know. I actually had the chance to travel to 5 different states this new year, and I posted this picture of one of my adventures. This one was when I visited Indiana and got to see a little bit of snow for the holiday, and it was really nice. And special thanks to online followers at Elva Levesque and for wishing me lots of fun, rather, and Marcus Smith for wishing us a happy 2022. We really appreciate both of you guys for commenting and for supporting us on the show, and we hope that you had a lovely New Year's celebration as well. All right, well, that's all of our time for now. We want to thank you again so much for joining us today, and of course, be sure to tune in again next time because we're going to have so much more in store for you on Valley Por Vida. We'll see you then.